Welcome to this edition of Prostate Cancer Weekly. I would like to cover two subjects. First, Tertiary Gleason Grades, and next I would like to do a quick book review on a book that I feel is mandatory reading for those just diagnosed and embarking on their prostate cancer journey. Okay, tertiary is defined as of third rank, importance, or value. In other words, as it relates to Gleason grading, a third Gleason grade is sometimes observed by the pathologist, which is typically ignored on your path report that you get from the urologist. The original description of the Gleason grading system included adding the numbers assigned to the most prevalent and second most prevalent patterns to result in a Gleason score, or what they call Gleason sum. As initially described, pathologists were only supposed to include the two most common patterns in a Gleason score. However, there is increasing evidence suggesting that the presence of a third or tertiary Gleason grade higher than the primary or secondary component is important and should be reported and possibly used in the calculation of your Gleason score. So the bottom line is that you may have more aggressive cancer cells, but if they are not the first or second most prevalent cells in your biopsy, they're not used to calculate your Gleason score a lot. So therefore, you need to ask your urologist if there were any tertiary cell patterns observed in your biopsy. Now, if you wish to do more research on this subject, I have several sites for you. And by the way, on my blog, located at this address, prostatecancerweekly.com/PC blog, I will include these links. Next, I would like to talk about a book that has nothing to do with prostate cancer. You're probably asking yourself, why in the world would he recommend such a book? Well, let me tell you why. I think most people look at healthcare providers and doctors as gods, never questioning their diagnosis, never questioning them at all. This book gives you a refreshing look at the medical profession. I think the name of the book pretty much spells it out pretty clearly. The Empowered Patient by Elizabeth Cohen, a senior medical correspondent from CNN. The book covers how to get the right diagnosis, buy the cheapest drugs, beat your insurance company, and get the best medical care available every time. It's a quick and easy read that will set the tone for your new journey with prostate cancer. Just a few of my favorite highlights to give you an idea. In Chapter 2, which is entitled How to Find Dr. Right and Fire Dr. Ron, she talks about how to find doctor and institutional ratings on the internet through rating sites. So you can check out your prospective doctors or institutions before you even meet them. Also, when you do meet them, she gives you questions to ask to determine if your doctor is right for you, and if not, how to find one that is. Chapter 4, How to Avoid a Misdiagnosis. She gives you 5 red flags that perhaps you have been misdiagnosed. Then in number 5, How to Become an Internet MD, or Medical Detective. She lists 10 points on how to do your internet research, how to find trusted sites and avoid scam sites, and how to present your findings to your doctor without him blowing you off. You can't just walk in there with a big giant stack of internet papers and start asking questions. You have to plan it ahead of time and be ready for them. As you can see, this book will not only help you, but it'll help you help your loved ones get the best possible medical care available. It's a must-read. It is an invaluable book because all of us, at one time or another, have to deal with the medical profession. As a note, there is another book on Amazon with the identical name, The Empowered Patient, by a Dr. Julia Halsey, which I have not read, It could be a good book. However, I just wanted to avoid any confusion. If you go to Amazon directly, be sure and get the one by Elizabeth Cohen, the CNN reporter. That's the one that I am recommending here. To make it easier for you, if you visit our website at prostatecancerweekly.com and click on the Order Books page, you'll be taken directly to our store on Amazon, which has the book, so you avoid any mistakes. Well, thank you for watching our show today. I hope in some way we were able to help you on your journey to making the right decision. If you liked our show, please visit our website at prostatecancerweekly.com and click on the subscribe button so you'll be sure to get an email with a link to our next show. Also, please feel free to forward the show to a friend, post it on your Facebook page, or even Twitter it. Thanks again, and see you next time.